I know Shruti wanted to chat with you too, girl talk with you. Shruti, go ahead. Have your little girl talk, Shruti.
Sure, yeah. I loved you on One Tree Hill and all these, Dying for Motherhood. I'm a huge fan of you too. And so we have our quarantine special question, which is, if you could quarantine with anyone living or dead for 24 hours, who would it be and what would you do?
Ooh.
You're like, good one.
Oh, that's really tough because there's a few people. I think I would have to say.
Take your time because we're going to be editing.
Okay, good. Because I'm like, oh God, this is gonna we're gonna be like, come on, say it.
Yeah, no, take your time.
Like, does it have to be just one person?
No. Do more than one person. Absolutely.
So we can have like a little quarantine party with a few people. Okay.
Yes.
I would want to hang out with Robert Downey Jr.
Okay. One.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz, because I think she just looks like she'd be a ton of fun.
Oh, I love Cameron Diaz. Okay, I love Cameron. Go ahead.
And oh my gosh, I mean, Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, there's a list. There's a list.
Call them up and be like, hey, listen, Emmanuelle said that she wants to be around you guys with quarantine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd even be able to speak because, like, literally, I think one time I was at a Lakers game on the floor, and Leo and a buddy of his, the guy that plays E on Entourage, sat down next to me, and like their seats were right next to me, and Leo was like right next to me, and my leg touched his leg, and I was like, oh my God, I touched Leo. And and I lost my shit. Like I couldn't even look in his direction because I'd be like, no, it's so awkward. Like, no, like he's gonna think I'm looking at him, which I would be. But I got so nervous and starstruck, and the person I was with was like making fun of me. They're like, you couldn't even talk. I'm like, shut up.
I have no shame. I would be like, listen, Leo, can you move over? You're bumping my leg. Just to get his attention. Or you know how you see someone and you do the corner eye like this? You're like looking like, but you don't want them to see you looking. Shades are good. You ever see some people, they just have on shades and sunglasses in the weirdest places? That's because they want to look at us. They want to look and see what's going on.
Jack Nicholson's that guy. And he was sitting across the way, and I'm like,
what?
Okay, I need his sunglasses.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing though. That's so cool. I just love seeing the celebrities and just look at the corner of my eyes, and just act all cool. Just act all cool. Take a deep breath. That's what I gotta tell Shruti to do. Right, Shruti? Like,
yeah.
Breathe. Go ahead, Shruti. What other fun questions do you have?
So what would be your cocktail of choice? It doesn't have to be alcohol if you don't drink. Or if you alcohol.
No, I drink. Well, so actually this came up in an interview that I just did. They're like, oh, you need a drink named after you. And so my fiance and I, well, all these people commented, they're like, oh, you gotta, it's gotta be this, or we're gonna call it that, or whatever. So we were actually talking about it today. We're like, well, after the interview, let's go and get things at the store and we'll experiment. And so we were gonna make a martini, but and we make martinis and we'll put like basil from the muddled basil and mint from the garden and a little bit of lime and it's delicious. But he was like, okay, it's going to be vodka with the muddled mint or muddled basil, and then we'll put like a little bit of maple syrup in there for sweetness because you're Canadian. So instead of the simple syrup, it'll be maple syrup and a little white wine. I'm like, so I'll get back to you on whether that becomes my favorite drink and I can trademark it.
Can you let us know? Because then we'll do our own concoction with it too. We'll take it and drink it, put it together, try to. And sip on it. Also, let us know. Keep us in the loop with that one. I don't even know why I'm saying that, Shruti, because I don't even drink. Like,
I don't really drink either, but it's nice to have a cocktail here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you could always make it like 7-Up or something, or like, you know, we can find like a non-alcoholic version for people who don't really drink. So
Oh,
we gotta make 2.
I totally forgot that I don't drink, and I'm ready to I used to drink, and then finally I had to just stop. I was just like, okay, it's not for me. But let me see, what else do we want to chat with Emmanuelle about?